I believe that there's a guy on the other side of the screen right now that may need to hear this. And if that guy's not you, maybe still keep in mind what I'm saying for if you have a friend that's in this situation or that may be in this situation, or you can send him this video or you can give him this advice and send the message off to him. ONEITIS is, I don't even know where that term came from, to be honest, but it's what we call when a guy thinks that a girl is irreplaceable. When a guy is too obsessed and fixed over this one girl that he lost, and he thinks that she has something that's irreplaceable and that he can never find again in any other girl. And here's why he, or maybe you, whoever I may be talking to, why that person is very wrong. How many girls have he found in his life or dated? You know, it doesn't even have to be. It didn't even have to sleep with all of them. How many girls has he dated? 1, 2, 5, 10, 20. Realistically, the majority of guys have a body count below, and that's a good or bad thing. That's up to you. If you believe that guys should have a lot of experience, or if you believe that it takes away from your soul and you should do it the holistic way, wait till marriage, I'm gonna leave that one up to you. But either way, even if you slept with 100 girls, that's 100 case studies, right? How many girls are on this planet? Something like 3, 4, 5 billion. You haven't even touched 0.1% of women. You have not even scratched the surface. Not even a bit of salt in the sand. Not even a drop of water in the ocean. And you think you know that this girl is special? It's like a dude, Andrew Tate, I believe, gave this analogy. A dude that has tasted all the fruits and says his favorites are apples. And there's another dude that says apple is the best and his favorite is apple, but he's never tasted anything else. Who would you trust? Who would you trust really? The dude that has only tasted apples and none other fruit than apples, or the dude that has tasted all the fruits? Now, realistically, in this scenario, you cannot try all the fruits. You can't fuck all the women on the planet, okay? But you think that you, with your only knowledge, is apples, and he said that apple is the best fruit, and you never find something better than apples. Well, how can you know? You haven't even tried anything else yet. And the reality is, every great man lost a woman and thought that she was special. And I believe that every man really goes through this period, to be honest. Now, there are men that let it eat them alive and they never get through it, and they're 60 years old, childless, without a woman, fat, broke, and ready to die, a loser, or lonely, because they gave up on themselves, because they lost this woman. There's another guy that used that pain, started going to the gym, started attracting new women, started going on dates, you know, with other women, started meeting new girls that, this is gonna sound bad, I don't mean it in a bad way, I mean it in a hopeful way. But you get to a point in your life where you realize that on some level, everybody's replaceable. No matter how much in love you are with that girl in particular, you will meet someone else that has things you like about her. And when that happens, you will realize that maybe it's not the first girl, maybe it's not a second girl after your ex, okay? Maybe it's the fifth one. But when you meet that one girl that has so many things about her that you like so much more than your ex, different, that's when you realize that you would not trade this girl for your ex. You don't want your ex anymore. But of course it's gonna take time. It's gonna take time, absolutely. When I broke up with a girl that I was with for 1.5 years, it was hard for me. It was very hard for me. I was like, I didn't even want to see other girls. I wanted her back, but I also did some things that I could have had her back, but I knew that the right decision is to not have her back. I couldn't even have her back if I wanted to, because I couldn't let myself. I knew that she was still interested in me, and we were still friends with benefits and sleeping together like 2 months after the breakup. But when we ended completely, that's when I made the conscious decision that as much as I want to be with her, I can't. I can't. After what she's done, I just don't want to. I'm not gonna speak about this out of respect for her, but I just don't want to be with her. I want to, but I don't want to. Does that make sense? It's like, you know that the right decision is not to. So essentially what I started doing was replacing her, right? Replacing her with someone else. And some might say that this is a bad thing, but in my opinion, loving helps you love again, even if that's for the wrong person. So after my ex, 2 girls were really bad, low quality girls. And then the third one was a girl that I stayed with for a couple of months. And, well, more like 2 months, to be honest. Okay, I'm not gonna lie about that. And I ended things off with her, not because she was a bad girl, but because I wanted to focus more on my goals. And she was a feminine girl that wanted too much time of mine, which I couldn't afford to give her my time. And she was from afar, and all of this, and we were kind of compatible, but it was at the wrong time in my life, you know. So what I realized is the way to cure oneitis is to meet other women after that and realize that what you liked about your ex, you can find something similar to that in other women. It's something different. You might like something completely different, which you never thought you might like in another woman. But you're gonna find something you like about them. And you'll get to a point where you like this new girl so much that you don't even want your ex anymore because this is better. And again, it might take 3 girls after your ex. It might take a couple of them. It might take you meeting a couple of them and seeing new things you like in different people. But this is one of the ways. Now, there's many ways to cure oneitis, right? You can replace her with a mission, with a purpose, which I always recommend. You should have a purpose in life and a mission anyways, whether that's getting in shape, whether that's working on your business and making this amount of money, for example, whether that's whatever, growing your social media presence, whatever you want to do, you should already have that. But I do believe that liking someone else will help you detach from the old person. And after you get through a couple of these transition of, I think this girl is special, oh, I lost her. This girl is special, oh, I lost her too. But this new girl, third girl, is special, oh. And on the fourth one, you think, she's like unique, but to be honest, I'll find someone else that has unique things about them that I like anyway. So it's like, she's not really that special. I'll find something better anyways. And at that point, you stop being so obsessed. You start accepting the fact that she might have not been the one for you. She might have been very much replaceable, a lot more replaceable than you thought she was. But at the time, you don't see it that way. And that's okay. I hope this has helped. In my opinion, you can... Listen, I'm gonna say one more thing. Yes, time is the healer of all wounds. You can spend months and months and 6 months alone, and eventually the pain will pass and it will hurt less and less. But replacing her with somebody better is going to make that process 10 times faster, and you might just find the right person for you. So I hope that this is maybe something that you might want to take in mind. And listen, brother, I hope that you are so focused on yourself that you will never let a woman destroy you. You will never let that sway you away from your purpose that you wanted in the first place. Women are secondary in your life, to be honest. Women are something that comes in your life as a result of your efforts. Because if you're fat and broke, no girl wants you. But if you have a six pack and you're doing well, or you have a purpose, you're working towards something, more women want you, and that's just easy math. So your level of personal development will always correlate to your lifestyle, whether that's sexual life, financial, everything, social, everything. So I hope that this has helped. So with this in mind, see you on the next one.